Yeah, of course.
FBI comes. All right, so let's see. Here we go. Interesting distribution, you know. First is like 30, and he's like almost 50% more trophies than the next few people. It's that same distribution they had in Ad Center for like, it's like, you know, usage of words like in the English alphabet. There's like a name for that distribution. It's like, you know, the first is very much ahead of the others. And it like shows up in a bunch of phenomenon. There was something in Ad Center where it was like the fraudsters, like the amount of money made by like the people trying to steal from you, like the first one makes the most, and then it like tails off like that. When I was looking for your email for the cruise, which I couldn't find, do you remember that we had some email about like the misanthropic neighbors problem, and we had like it was like some puzzle we tried to do, and we had different solutions for it. Just came across that, and I was like, what the hell is that? All right, this is not the most amazing pack. I think Gilded Lotus, Oracle,
Ravages.
Ravages is less good with all the mana rocks though in Vintage.
I see.
You know what I mean? Let's just take Lotus and stay open. Getting no sound or what here? There's nothing particularly broken there. Oracle's fine, but okay, there's an Ulamog, Frost Titan. Nissa's fine.
Like Zoom, if we're gonna play that way.
There's also Hedron Archive if we want to just keep taking mana. Smuggler's Copter. I don't love Hedron Archive, but it's better than a kick in the nuts, I guess.
Why not just play Frost Titan?
It's all right. I kind of want to take Archive and just like see how much big mana we can do.
Yeah,
Okay, we can go like mono brown.
Oh, Emrakul. No art.
It's an Emrakul, yeah. There's something weird like Planeswalkers and Eldrazi have art problems. Maybe an Emrakul. What else are we going to do with our big mana?
That's right. Sower.
There's also like Elish, but I like the staying colorless theme.
Spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's also
Elf.
Awakening Zone, which helps cast Emrakuls, but yeah, let's take Emrakul, the spaghetti monster. This is a new one. It like you gain control of the player's next turn. I had an interaction in one of my other decks where I had Smokestack and then Emrakul, and then because they take 2 turns in a row, they have to sack shit to Smokestack twice.
It's pretty cool.
Maybe just is it Signet, right?
I mean, Command is the best card, right?
Yeah, it's triple blue. Actually, I think Signet might be better than Command. These are like really strong. Yeah, let's stick to like all artifacts. Yeah, maybe we can get a Tinker to layer in Academy. There's certainly a good green deck being passed. There was Tooth and Nail there.
Yeah, and an elf came to us, Arbor Elf was passed.
But those are the least good elves because they require basic forests, or like a forest card.
Oh, there's your Kozilek.
There's a Kozilek and there's a
Sundering
Titan.
Titan.
Yeah. Kozilek or Titan? I kind of like Titan. Yeah.
I mean,
there's a big difference in
mana
10.
rocks also.
Yeah. And plus this is like a tinkerable thing.
Yeah, there's Draga too.
Yeah, more on the... We don't need no stinking elves. We have these gigantic machines to power our ramp.
That we will never play.
Now let's try to find blue and red are probably the best colors for like an artifact deck too. So it's great that we got the Izzet Signet. You know, red has like... We can pick up like wildfire type effects. And then blue has like upheaval. hard to tell what's going on in this picture. Like, I guess this is the head.
It's just a dude. Nothing's going on. I don't think.
Like, does he have like one leg there? Like, and what's this thing in the back?
I think we should also try and pick all cards with no flavor text.
Yeah. What?
Actually, there is no flavor text on any of these cards.
There is. Here there is. And here there is.
Oh, okay.
And here there is. There's flavor text on almost all of them. Okay.
So this is a Winter Orb type deck, right?
Actually, Winter Orb's not bad, although I think it'll wheel. No one takes it. I was actually thinking Mana League, but Winter Orb is not the worst option. I kind of want to take Mana League, though.
Mana League's awesome. I love
Yeah,
Mana
let's
League.
take Mana League. And if we wheel the Winter Orb, I'll be very happy. But Winter Orb is kind of like situational. Like, it doesn't work great against, green, for example, or someone with too much artifact mana.
Well, right, but that's us.
Well, yeah, but remember, this is a league, so we don't necessarily... It's not like we're taking the cards of the opponents we're playing.
No, I know.
There's a Jace. There's a baby Jace.
Yeah, I don't really like Baby Jace.
And then Turnabout. It's more of a storm card, like untap your mana rocks. Yeah, how about Jace? I'm fine with Jace. There's also, we could try for Shouldered, but Shouldered's better if you have creatures that you can, like, bring back.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go for baby Jace. I mean, sorry,
Jace.
medium Jace, yeah. And big picks would be like Tinker and Upheaval, and like any more. You can also do like Smokestacks with Goblin Welder and like let it like ramp up to huge numbers and then weld it out. Wildfire would be good, and just like Planeswalkers or more big artifacts. But yeah, Tinker would really be nice.
Well, here's where your Ravages, if it wheels, would be nice too.
Mm-hmm.
So you're playing
I think we just
Spike now?
I was gonna just take Hanger back. It's a great mana sink,
Okay.
It's like surprisingly hard to deal with for some decks too. It can be played early or late. Okay, so there's Rakdos's Return, which is a kind of tempted, I think. There's also Commit in Memory. I just don't find this card to be that exciting.
Yeah. There's also Port.
There is Port. Let's take the Return. I think it's powerful enough that... Wow, no one took the Nissa. Maybe Char? I don't know. None of these are great.
Shredder's removal.
Yeah. I guess we could...
Non-black, non-artifact. Char's probably better.
Yeah, let's take Char. Ooh, Awakening Zone wheeled. But I don't really know if we want to play green. I think Elish Norn is maybe more like up our alley. It's like a big payoff card.
Yeah.
I don't know if we're playing white, but...
I like Awakening Zone.
You like Awakening Zone?
It's only one green.
Alright,
Yeah.
I can see that.
And it's acceleration, right?
It is. And if we get opposition, that's really nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I mean, it's good if you get your...
I guess one
upheaval.
green's easier than two white.
Yeah. If you get your Upheaval, then it's great with that too. And
That's true. Okay, I can buy that.
now you just need Billy's doubling season and you're all set.
Yeah. Disenchant's not terrible, but let's
Looter.
stay on color and just take Looter.
Yeah.
Guess we can take a top. I actually hate top. But it's a good Tinker target. Definitely feels like pretty vulnerable. I feel like we're sort of halfway. But we have a couple win cons. Guess we'll Field Dancer. And this in. I actually ended up with no. There weren't too many lands, I think, that we saw.
Mm-mm. I don't think I saw a dual land at all.
Okay. All right. Let's see what pack 2 brings. Tinker. Tinker, Mox, Upheaval. I think those are the top 3 I can think of.
Black Lotus.
Ooh, this is a fantastic pack for us. Wow.
There's Mindslaver.
I want this, 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 and this, and this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, there's 6 cards that are all first pickable. Wow. Mishra's Workshop.
I think it has to be Workshop, though.
Thing is, Workshop can wheel, but it's also so good for us. You know, it's kind of like the do we just take it? The argument to take Workshop is if we want Workshop anyway, there's so many things that might wheel. Like
That's right.
Slaver could wheel, Metamorph could wheel,
And they're all
Volcanic.
better with Workshop. I think.
God, it's hard not to take Bribery. Jesus. But yeah, I think Workshop's the most explosive. Although I think I've like never passed a Relic in my life either. That's like sacrilege to not take Relic. Relic is so good. Yeah. Okay. Let's. God. I kind of okay. Here, I want to take Relic and wheel Workshop.
I think you're.
I'm gonna do it.
Okay. Wow.
Wow.
Didn't
Academy
even
Ruins. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
I think we will probably take that, right? And then Flooded Strand would. There's more dual lands here, but yeah, let's take the ruins. See if Workshop wheels. Man, I'll be happy if that does. Okay, here is a Planeswalker that works with artifacts. So what does he do? You look at 5 cards and you can draw an artifact. Target. Okay, shall we take him?
Sure.
He would wheel though for sure. He's very specific. So if there's a better card for us, I don't know if I see anything that's that much better though. I don't want any of these. Yeah, let's just take him. He's the best, right?
Okay.
Best for what we've got. Okay, more good stuff. There's a Mere Battlesphere. That's a nice win
Great,
con.
yeah.
There's also Shell Dock, which is... But I think we should take the Battlesphere. Don't you think? Just go for like...
Yeah. Well, there's Lotus Bloom too.
Yeah, though that's more of like a storm card, you know, because you... It takes like 3 seconds to go off. Sorry, 3 turns to go off.
Wait. Oh.
It's not Black Lotus. It's
No,
the one
no,
that
I
like
know.
suspends and you
Right,
wait
right.
3
But then you get
turns.
it back and you get to choose when it goes off, right? It's
Yeah.
not on its 3rd turn.
Well, it's the 3rd turn you get a Black Lotus, basically.
Right, right. But like, if you're talking about mana acceleration,
Yeah.
mana rocks,
Yeah.
good for things
But
like upheaval and land destruction or whatever.
Yeah. Although in those decks, people tend to prefer the permanent ones that you can like, you know, have permanently, and usually the Lotus or the Gilded Lotus is more for like Storm, where you want like a burst of mana on 1 turn. Okay. Well, there's Breeding Pool, which would... I don't know if we're still playing Awakening Zone, but maybe not.
Shackles.
There's also Shackles, which is also happens to be an artifact. And it's very hard for some decks to deal with.
Yeah, except it's gain control with power less than or equal to
It's a
number of islands.
So it's a more island-based.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's Pool or Shackles.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think Shackles is that good. Given
Let's take the Pool.
Yeah.
Oh, and Balance is fantastic in a deck like this. There's also Sphinx of the Steel Wind, but this is so great. Like you dump your artifacts and then balance it, and then you know you kill all their creatures and kill their lands. This is great. Let's take Balance. There's Chrome Mox, but the problem is you have to discard a non-artifact hand, and I've had situations where you just have nothing to discard. There's also actually Bayou, which would help us with Awakening Zone and possibly Rakdos' Return. So that's a possibility. And then there's...
I don't like
Leaves,
it.
I
I
think,
think we
is
just
okay.
take Bayou. I don't like anything else here.
Hero of the other one I really like is Day of Judgment. Just, you know, like play
double
artifacts. It is double white. Yeah, let's take Bayou. go for... So we now have 2 lands that produce green. That's good. And something else. Yeah, Shackles might be the more powerful, but if we're also trying to play like multicolor.
Yeah, I mean, if we were just playing blue artifact, then... But
This is great. I think people really underestimate the power. Like, it's so easy to just have a 3-for-1, you know, early in the game. And then, like, late game, it can just be backbreaking. It's great. We've got planeswalkers and artifacts, and balance ignores both of those things, which is like exactly what we want. It'll be sad if we don't get a tinker. Is this the workshop? This was the workshop, wasn't it? No, the next one is the workshop. This is an artifact, but double green. I don't like that. Are we playing red? Oh, yeah, we're playing red and white, right? So, should we just take the plateau? There's also a revoker, but I don't like that. Let's take the plateau. Let's go for lands. Yes! It came back.
Oh, wow. And
There's also Mindslaver, which is really tempting because Mindslaver with Academy Ruins is a eternal lock. But I think you can't ignore the explosive power of Workshop. What did we take over the Mindslaver that we couldn't resist? The, what did we take? What did I take?
Coalition Relic.
Coalition Relic, yeah. I mean, it's so good. 2 mana of any color. It's just... Like, this just turns on, like, everything here. Unless it's, like, just pick and choose the best spells, you know. Okay. So here, do we just play a... There's maybe Bale Strix.
Yeah.
Strix is good. The Death Touch is surprisingly annoying. Okay, here, I think it's Absent or Liliana. Kind of man Liliana. I like Absent.
Double white on the Absent.
Yeah, but what else are we taking?
The Ritual.
Nah, I don't want to take Ritual. But this counts as a 2-drop. Alright, so we have one more pack for Tinker.
Take your Maggot. Or wait.
There's Maggot and Incinerate. Yeah, Maggot's not bad. Yeah, it's Disruption. Okay, I think you're right about Maggot. Take Mana Tithe. Not going to play Nighthawk. Wow, last pick hero. There's no respect. That is the best card in White Weenie. Like, we just and there was a Bromance that was like unloved too. Oh, Rofellas and Terrastodon, my 2 favorite. There's Wasteland as a real contender, I think.
Batterskull.
There's Batterskull is very good. And then, but maybe we should just take Batterskull. It's everything. Like, we can power it out with Mishra's Workshop on, like, very early. Yeah. Oops. To put it here. This just seems like the worst card. I don't know
what. Graveyard.
You bring back creatures in your graveyard and they become 4/4 zombies. It just seems terrible to me. So there's Strip Mine. I like Strip Mine. I think Sword, we don't have enough. May not have enough creatures. I like Caracas and I like Strip Mine. They kind of do different things. Strip Mine like disrupts them, and Caracas is very good against like Reanimator or cheat into play decks. I kind of like Caracas. I think it's more of a insane upside. Can like even like protect our Emrakul if we get there. Yeah,
There's
let's take the
Recurring Nightmare.
Yes, but we're not really the deck for that. Oh, he is here. Oh, this is our pack. Okay, there's 2 choices. There's Metalworker here.
Lodestone Golem.
Oh yeah, and Lodestone and Duretti Scrapper Savant. So you sacrifice an artifact and switch. You know, so you switch in the Mindslaver that we don't have anymore.
Artifact card from your graveyard to the battlefield.
I think it's Metalworker though. He's just got that like, and you can workshop him on turn 1 and then tap for like 13 mana or something. So let's take him, and then maybe we can wheel either the Lodestone or the Duretti.
I like it.
I'm afraid our hopes of Tinker are becoming smaller and smaller. I like Sphinx's Rev. It's a mana sink. I suppose I also like Treasure Cruise. I think they're similar in a lot of ways. And then just the land. I like the land.
Yeah, maybe just the land. I mean, draw cards and balance.
I kind of like the land too.
Yeah.
I like the land. Let's take the land. Opposition. Do we do it? We have Awakening Zone. Do we do it?
I mean, what else are you going to take in this pack? You're not going to take Gideon. I guess you can take Fetters.
There's Spell Pierce, I think, would be a contender. There's and Wildfire. Wildfire is really good for us.
Man, yeah. Ooh, that's hard to pass up, actually. Double red. How are you going to do?
We can do double red. God, I really like opposition, but...
well, which is most likely to wheel? I mean, if
I don't know. They're both very good and very specific.
So Wildfire 6, Opposition's 4.
Yeah, but Wildfire will work on its own. Let's take the Wildfire. I agree opposition could be very good, but you also need things to go right.
Well, it also works with Hangerback Walker, right? That's
if it dies.
Yeah.
It has to be dead first. You know, I kind of want to just... Oh, wow. I didn't even see Ashiok or Elspeth. I think we take Ashiok.
Yeah.
Yeah. I really like Elspeth, though. Oh, man. She's so strong. But this guy's just like...
This guy's also at 3, right?
He's also 3, but then with the mana,
With
we
black,
might be only playing on turn 4 or 5, in which case... You know what? Let's take Elspeth.
Or Tutor.
What Tutor? No, Grim Tutor, that's slow. Let's take Elspeth. Inkwell.
Yeah, but if we're not tinkering, there's no reason, I mean, other
Well, we
than...
can still just cast him. We have, like, massive mana, and we have Mishra's Workshop.
Well, I would say that there's nothing else.
And there's nothing else that good for us anyway. Sorceress. Yeah, let's take him. But yeah, this is our last chance for Tinker, so if it's not here, we're done. It's just sad we, like... This is the perfect Tinker deck. But we may also have a chance at wheeling, like, Duretti.
Yeah.
You know? That's another specific card. I don't know if we're playing Awakening Zone, honestly. Like, an extra color just for...
Maybe not.
Just for
But then
this.
we also have the lands. I mean, the land. We have, like...
Yeah, we have lands and relics, so, yeah. I'm liking the black, blue, white, though. Let's just see what it looks like if we remove this. Then we're black, blue, white. You can put in our buddy Ophiomancer to slow things down. Black, blue, white, red. Yeah, we're everything. So speaking of black, blue, white, red, maybe we should just take Scrubland, because we want... Yeah. Alright, we didn't get Tinker. You know, there's also Fiery Confluence, which is very strong. Destroy, like, 3 artifacts.
Yeah. I think you need the lands. Unless you're going to cut a color.
Yeah, let's take the lands. No love for Terastodon.
I think you're playing
Just
Dreadbore.
Elspeth. Yeah, you know, I think you're right, actually. I was going to go for Elspeth, but I think you're right. Alright, we have cuts to make anyway.
Yeah, I mean, top is... If you're not playing Tinker, you're not topping.
Agreed.
So, Recurring Nightmare came back.
Yeah, we don't really have a whole lot to recur.
So, Spear, maybe? Helix?
Or
I guess we can play
Helix.
Helix.
Or at Linvala against, like, as a hedge. Let's play this against, like, it'll be a sideboard against, like, green decks. You know? You can't tap your mana elves.
Hmm? There's still our cuts to make here.
Yeah. So our win cons, we're looking at, like, Tez. Tez ultimates pretty quickly, too, which is nice. Okay, this was the...
Stone came back.
Yeah, he can. And wasn't there another card that we really wanted? It was Duretti. This was the Duretti pack. But Lodestone's actually great. This is like turn 2 Lodestone can really like wreck people.
It does mean our mana leak is
I think,
mana tithe is one more.
yeah, Sphinx is Rev. Perfect. All right. So too bad about Tinker. I would have definitely traded that Jace for a Tinker. But we have some pretty good high end. Some interaction. Win cons. And the nice thing is with Academy, like, ooh, Tinglewire. Well, I think we're taking a land, right? Taking the Ravine red. We don't even know if we're playing the green. Let's take the Temple Garden. And I'm not playing Tendrils, so. I've seen Necro like dead last a bunch of times. So, all right, let's see. So we should remember with Academy Ruins, we have like infinite artifacts. So eventually, you know, the plan is to win with like infinite one of these or something, right? So we want to make maybe 3 cuts. So
maybe
I think we want to have like as many artifacts as possible, right?
Right.
Like artifacts and things that work with the artifacts. So let me put in a pile things that like don't do that. Like Mana Tithe doesn't.
Yeah.
Looter and Cold doesn't specifically.
Yep. Maggot.
Maggot doesn't specifically. Neither does Dreadbore. I'm gonna keep Mana Leak just because it's so good.
Yep.
Balance works with artifacts.
Jace.
You're saying Jace doesn't specifically.
Jace is also 3 but 2 blue, so you're not going to play
so
him on
artifact,
turn 3.
artifact, Planeswalker, artifact. This I feel is just like you must, if white must play.
I mean, at 6 you're going to be able to play him. So
And Wildfire works with artifact, artifact, and then the artifact. So Absent is not, so I'll put it there. I'd say the Sphinx and they're not artifacts, but they're like they're really good mana sinks that work with like arbitrarily large amounts of mana, and then same mana sink.
Okay.
So we have room for 3 of these.
So I think Dreadbore we put back in because removal, right? We don't have.
We don't. Well, yeah, our removal is Wildfire basically.
Right,
And mana
we don't
leak.
have a way to deal with Planeswalkers right now.
We have no way to deal with Planeswalkers. That's true.
Absent and Dreadbore, I think, are the 2, right? But Absent is only temporary.
Absent is only temporary.
And it's our, if we're going to balance things away, right? But if they're Planeswalker heavy.
I guess, yeah, I can be convinced on Dreadbore. Okay. And then I'm wondering if it's Jace, though.
I just think you're not playing Jace turn 3, right? So the question is, if you're playing him like turn 5, is he still good? Each player draws a card, target player draws a card. Yeah, I don't know. I like Brain Maggot.
Brain Maggot's certainly easier to cast. There's the argument to me made there's like 1 less mana symbol.
Right.
Oh, we have room for 1 more even. Tithe. I like Absent a lot, but I don't like the double white.
That's right.
I don't want to put Jason.
I mean, you could put Ophiomancer in, right? Like,
yeah, but he's not. I'll side this in if need be, but I don't think this is very. I don't think this is as good as a Jace. I mean, I'm not like killing people with 1/1 Black Snake tokens,
just put in some removal, like a Char.
So we could play Awakening Zone. I don't know if that's really. If we had the opposition come back, perhaps, but. So okay, So we're playing white, black, blue, red. So we're playing everything but green, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's green. That's green. White. It's definitely Markshop. White. Green. Ironically, we have the most green fixing. So it'd be very easy to play Awakening Zone, but I just don't even think it's. I mean, I'd rather have Jason Awakening Zone, right? Okay, let's see what.
Well, I mean, we'll see.
Seems fine. I don't know. All right, shall we give it a spin?
Okay. Why don't you do some tests?
I'll do some tests. Okay, let's. So how do I do this? Oh, here we go. That's a great sample hand. Look at that.
So
Giant ramp into return. This is fantastic. Okay, let's draw another hand. Well, that's a mulligan.
This is
That's
turn
great.
1 workshop, turn 2
Yeah.
batter skull.
Turn 3 batter skull. And then thing about Dreadbore is actually pretty specific on the early mana. That's a argument
but you
against
can
it.
use it later, right? Like
You can't. That is true. That is true.
you don't
Yeah.
have to play it early.
Your maggots a little. This is a little bit awkward.
Yeah, you can't play the Strix here
Yeah.
either.
Yeah, that's not a fantastic hand.
This is actually terrible.
That's terrible. Yep.
Well, take
This is great.
Yeah, workshop.
That's
into
turn two.
Hedron.
Turn 2 archive.
Yep. Hedron.
Giant.
Yep.
Yeah, that's good. Signet. That's perfect.
Okay.
That's good too. Turn 2 Hangerback Walker for 2, for example. Anything with workshop is just like amazing. Turn 2 Golem. Turn 3
So
Gilded
basically,
Lotus.
mulligan till workshop.
Yeah, this is just like instant win. Dreadbore seems terrible again. No workshop mulligan. Yeah, I don't know.
It's not great.
It's not great. This is pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, if we could cut a color, I think that would be better. But
Well, what about cutting black?
so that's Strix, Maggot, but Tezzeret. Tezzeret is pretty good for us.
Right. All I'm saying, you don't have to cut all of black. Oh, we don't have any black fixing, do we?
No, we have. Yeah, we do. We have Scrubland. We have just one.
So if we just have one Tezzeret, one black. Oh, and then we have return.
Return. I could get away from Maggot and Dreadbore though, because they're kind of early, especially Maggot.
Yeah,
It's
or
like
Maggot,
an early
yeah.
play.
I like Dreadbore because it's a late play too, but like
We could put in like what?
I don't know.
Absent and Looter.
Yeah.
If we put in like Absent and Looter, and then we take it down to 1 swamp, and we could like add a plains maybe. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That's like super early wildfire. Oh, I'm taking mulligans. Oops. That's great. That's great. Turn 1 relic, turn 2 archive, then turn 3 giant Sphinx's balance away down to 1, and then Sphinx's Revelation. That is
Playable.
actually playable 1 lander, right?
Yep. That's right.
Because yeah, you can play turn 1 Signet, turn 2 archive.
Yep, that's right.
Shall we go with this?
Okay, let's do it.
All right. Look at how bad this UI is. It's like I really want to see a Alpha Zero learn to play Magic. Last pick Hero Blade hold, or second to last was it? People just have no respect. That card just like wins 1 attack and it wins games. Okay, this is meh as things go, but we have 3 of our mana colors and we can play an early Walker. I'm okay with keeping it. We'll lead with this Fumarole and then we'll play a turn 2 Walker. We can't cast any of our spells? Okay, that's good. It's okay, we're artifacts, so. Start like him. If we don't get anything else. Ah, see, look, perfect. It's like we're pros. So should we cast our Jace into his obvious counterspell?
Yeah, of course we should.
All right, because I'd kind of rather he counter Jace than something.
Right.
Good. Right. Hey, look at that. All right, so let's draw a card. And look, all of our mana problems are fixed. All right, might as well just attack with this guy. So we have no mana. So we still can't play both of these.
That's right.
Or this.
That's right. Basically, all of our problems are fixed except none of them.
Except now they're all fixed. Okay, so I think we want to tap Plains, this, and then Relic, and then go for Baleful Strix, right?
Yep, that's right.
And 4, 5, and the next turn we could still play Elspeth. The other thing we could do is the other option is to charge this, grow the hammer, the walker, and the next turn Battlesphere. But I think we should just start like dumping threats, like dumping shit on the board. I think is the right play. So let's draw a card. That we may inform our decision. We got Batterskull. So yeah, I'd say let's play the
Strix. Yeah, get another card.
So black, right? Black and blue. I mean,
Okay.
we're playing threats on the board and we have a full hand, so can't complain, right? He can counter our spells all day. We have many more threats. Can play Tezzeret. Memory Jar. Was he a Storm? Okay, that's a bit concerning.
So I think here we're just battlesphering and we're just
we
gonna kill
can't.
him, right?
We're not going to be able to Battlesphere. We don't have enough mana.
7.
We'll have 6.
Okay.
So we can play Batterskull. The other thing I was going to wonder, should we Tezzeret and plus, and then try to like bring his life down? Look, we could Tezzeret plus. Next turn we play Battlesphere, and then we ultimate Tezzeret. See what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so that's a win. Although he's going to Memory Jar, and we just discard the hand. Yeah, I like that. So this is a win next turn if we Tezzeret.
Yeah, but if he memory jars, then Battlesphere goes away, right?
It'll go away that when he jars, but then, right, the beginning of the next, you discard your hand and return your hand what you had, and then we'll have Battlesphere.
Right.
So I'd say we Tezzeret plus, right, and then
Okay. Let's put a land down.
yeah, let's put a land down.
Probably white.
So we need to tap this for black. Right, so Tezzeret plus. And we can play perfect. Look, now we can play Signet, and that's another artifact. So we'll put this on the bottom. Play a Signet. I guess I'll plus Jace and both draw a card. Or do we just cast Jace out here?
He's at 5 cards in hand.
I'm okay with each player draws a card. Get greedy here. Hopefully not punished. Yeah, look at that. The return. That's going to be a nice. So if he doesn't storm us out next turn, I think the plan is we just do a gigantic Reckless return, wipe him out, and then we win next turn. And let's see. The threat of Tezzeret, even if we don't play Battlesphere, is going to be is 8. So that's not quite enough to kill him. But it would be enough with Erectus' return. Okay, so he's going to try to storm. Yep. All right. That's something I didn't think about, that we could draw into a mana leak. But all right, let's see how it goes. If he doesn't win this turn, we win, so. Wildfire would also be crippling for him. so we lost our the card we're going to play to win the battle ball.
Mm-hmm. Workshop.
It's a lot of mana he's got.
Well, also the return. We lost our return too, right?
Yep, we lost all of it. Oh, is he going to wipe our hand? No, because those cards are exiled. So we'll get them back.
Okay.
The cards were exiled, right? But I don't know if we're going to survive this. He's got a pretty big storm count now. 9 mana still. Well, we just have to hope he doesn't find his brain freeze. The irony is we have an Eldrazi, but it's the one Eldrazi that doesn't have the shuffle effect. Well, no, there's Ulamog number 2 doesn't have it either. Uh-oh. Rutrow, Shaggy. I wonder... So I'm pausing here. I wonder if we should just concede. Can he do something really... The thing is, I don't know if he can do anything really bad for us. Yeah, let's let him play through. There's today I played a game where my opponent ultimated Liliana, and I thought I should just concede, but I played through it and it won. He didn't have a follow-up.
How's he getting a memory jar again?
Because he time spiraled.
Oh, I thought time spirals just take an extra turn.
No, it's you're thinking time walk.
Oh.
Time spiral is shuffle, hand, library, and draw 7 cards again. Let's see how he plays it.
I guess you can absent a planeswalker.
Yeah, I think, yeah. Luckily, he can't make us return ourselves. That would be the worst. It's target opponent.
Mm-hmm.
He could Rakdos him for 1 to make us get rid of it. He could play Elspeth and minus her. I like the idea of just absenting a problematic card. But yeah, it's not too bad though.
Well, then he gets
another
turn, right?
Turn.
So he basically gets 3 turns in a row.
Yeah. Yeah, he's making himself draw a card. Well, let's see. I still think we're pretty scary though with just our... Can he kill our Tez? Even if he minus his Tez, it's still a big life swing, you know? I mean, he can't let Tez stay at 4 loyalty because otherwise we play this and win. I don't know. I don't know how he's going to do this. I think the best play has to be maybe absent the Tez.
Mm-hmm. I think that's what he's going to do, right? Oh,
just in the relic. Okay. Doesn't like the relic. Okay. Wait, what happened?
So you popped Tezzeret.
But why did it...
Because it's his... It's you?
Oh, he did it on myself. So that it canceled out.
Oh.
Okay, fairly... Is this my turn? Oh, now he is time spiraling to... Okay. He should... Oh, but did he play land? Oh yeah, so now he can balance. Balance might. I don't know what he's going to... I guess he's going to balance, right?
I mean, what did he... How... I don't understand why he's taking another turn.
He's not. He's he used the memory jar. So it's still my turn. He used his own memory jar because he wants to find something to really harm my board position in my hand.
I see.
Of which I think balance is probably the only such card, but it's not even that. Yeah. So I don't know what he's gonna do.
Well, let him.
So he can make me cast the... Oh, he's going to kill...
Kill the land by...
He's going to make me attack, into the Augur. Okay, no, he's
Oh, no,
balancing,
and
so
then
I
he's-
sack
yeah.
this, yeah. 5, 6, but now he's gonna have to sack some of his own lands too. So probably he'll leave me with a walker, I think, so I don't get the... And then I lose this and this. It's funny, because by animating this, yeah, I lose it, but then he loses a land too, right? He's a 6 land, and I'm only now at 5. Which I don't know if he wants that. Oh, he kept the Strix, okay. I think we may have survived this. Our board position's not looking too terrible. We can still, if we get to untap, we can still fire off a big return. No, because we don't have a black mana.
Right.
Okay. He does have a full hand. But, so I'd be scared of a Yawgmoth's Will. We haven't seen any black, though. So maybe, maybe he's not Storm.
He's waiting for you to respond.
Is he recursion? Is he? Oh, he's gonna try to recurse Mindslaver. Okay. So I think he's like Mindslaver recursion or something. Right. So let's think about this. Next turn, he's gonna. At the end of his turn, he's going to use the ruins. So he's going to draw Mindslaver, and he'll be able to play it but not use it. So we'll have 2 turns. So I think it's absolutely key to play the Relic, right? Or play the Lotus.
Well, we can Battlesphere here, can't we?
3,
1,
4,
2.
5, 6. Yeah, we can.
Yeah.
We can, but the other. So we could just Battlesphere. We could also try to just draw a card to see if we get a black for a return.
Well, I think we're going to want to do that anyway.
So let's just do that now
Right.
then, if we're going to do it anyway. Hey.
Okay,
look at that.
there we go.
So I think we just like rape his hand, right? He's got. So we want to. He's got 6. So we want to spend 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, let's do it.
7's close enough.
Now he may have a counter, but
Well, he's still going to be able to Mindslaver, right?
that's okay because I'm okay with him being at like 1. You know.
Mana leak.
Okay, well, alright. Fine. Alright. Fine. So here comes the Mindslaver recursion. You know, this is also a... I was going to say I can cast it on him, and he's only got 7 cards left in his library. Shit, I've only got 6 in my library. I gotta watch out for Jace here. That's kind of dangerous. Maybe I should make us both draw cards.
At the
I
beginning
can,
of... Hold
I
on.
can try to ultimate.
Yeah. Well, you're far from that, right? What did he cast? Search for?
It turns into like a draw cards.
So he's at 7 cards.
And I'm at 6. Yeah, I think we start plussing Jace.
Wait. But doesn't Revelation just kill... I mean, we've got enough
self.
to...
You gain life. Not that's what I was saying.
Oh, I see. You gain life.
Yeah. 5. So let's see. How many turns to be drawn to ultimate Jace would be like 5, 7, 9. Yeah, I would deck myself. I can't plus Jace. Okay. Alright, I think we just go for big threats, right? So, should we do Elspeth or Battlesphere? Let's do Battlesphere. Can we do both? 1, 2, 4, 5. I'm thinking we do 5, play Lotus, tap 3, and then that's not
6,
enough.
yeah.
So let's just go for Elspeth, right? this guy to all alligators. Jeez Louise, okay. Alright, just attack. Yeah, we're real decking is the biggest danger here. But if he keeps if he uses this and doesn't keep track of our library, then we can always start using this. Oh, he's never going to deck himself. He's got Academy runes. Yeah. So all he has to do is wait. Oh my god, this just destroys our entire deck. Okay. Yeah, that's terrible for us. Well, we can at least kill his deck.
Yeah, Dreadbore. Oh.
We decided it out. He can kill Jace, that's fine. Can't afford this anyway. Okay, boop. So let's attack Dak and him first. So Dak and him.
What's your battle model
So
here?
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if we Lotus and tap, that gives us 6. So I say we Lotus and then Elspeth.
Okay.
Days. What is it? Just F6ing so he spends time.
Yeah, surprisingly, we're within
Cryptic.
2 minutes, even though he's.
Alright, and now he can, like, basically infinite Mindslaver us. Alright, so I'm just going to let him run out his clock, because this is game 1, and, you know, he's already used, like, 10 minutes, so that might be a win con.
Except we've already used 8.
I had a game where I won down to the literal second.
Oh, he's just going to
really?
Revelation.
Oh, yeah. He's going to Revelation. Yep. I was like, why am I tapping? And it's like laggy. Yeah. We have our own Academy runs. We shouldn't be decked either. Alright. So he's playing also artifacts, but it's more like blue-red. What is not great against him? Emrakul's fantastic against him. I like Absent. This is great. This might hurt us more than him, actually. But let me just keep it at... We did see a Planeswalker, but just one. I say we keep it.
Okay.
Try to be smart or anything. I was say maybe like add Mana Tithe, but... Definitely an argument for Mana Tithe.
He's always going to be able to pay it, right? He's not tapping out.
It's surprising how often, like, people, it just works. You know, they like tap out for Nicol Bolas or something. Yeah. Hey, okay, early workshop we'll keep.
Okay.
So do we be greedy and just, do we do turn 2 Walker, or do we do, like,
Yeah, I think
more
we do
greedy?
turn 1
Workshop.
Walker, turn 2.
Turn 1 Walker? No, let's do at least turn 2 so we can make it a 2-2, right? So let's lead with Island, and we'll plan to go Walker Workshop unless there's something better.
Well, I was just thinking you want turn 2 Ilkor to start drawing cards.
That's another
That's
option.
what I was thinking.
But then we can't even use the third mana for Walker, you know. So that's
I know. I mean, that's the price. Whether a 2/2 Walker is worth maybe 2 or 3 cards drawn. That's the question.
Mm-hmm. You might be right. Yeah, I'm okay with Looter. Looter's big stuff. His own Looter. Jace. So now do we play Mountain and go for Walker next turn, or just what?
Yeah, I think Mountain Walker next turn, right?
Mountain Walker next turn. Right.
I think let's
attack
and draw.
first and see what. Yeah. So we might want to just discard the Mountain. Ooh.
Archive. See,
right, so now we discard Mountain. Right?
Yeah, and then we just.
No, we want Mountain for Wildfire though.
So maybe.
So we discard Sphinx Rev, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and now we.
So now we play Workshop and Archive, right?
Yeah.
And now we could play a 1/1 Walker. No, I don't think that's right. Next turn, I think we just go for like a. Now we can do like a Titan next turn or something, or a Massive Walker.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay.
Or we can.
We can even Wildfire, can't we?
1, 2, 3,
no, we're one
5.
short.
Yeah, one short.
Yeah, I think we do like either a Titan or a Massive Walker. Now it's so perfect to play Titan because we can like destroy his.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's too good. Now he might have mana leak, but just tap out, bro.
That's a land though?
It's an enchantment, and then it like turns into a land.
Okay. So right now he doesn't have enough for mana leak. He still has.
So do we just do
4 spike or whatever?
So 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If we play Mountain, then
I think we Mountain Titan.
Mountain Titan, right?
Right? Because.
I agree.
Well, let's. Should we draw first?
I'm gonna draw first. I suppose that's correct. Yeah. Yeah, we Mountain Titan, and then if he counters that, then we have like. Ooh. I think we keep Academy Ruins. So maybe.
Maybe Walker goes.
Either Walker or Golem.
Yeah, maybe Golem. I mean, we already have so much.
Well, we can recur it with the Ruins, right? So let's discard the Golem.
Okay.
If we really want it, we can bring it back. Okay. And let's go for a Giant Titan. Let's just count 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right?
Yep. Mm-hmm. And he's got to have a 1 blue counter spell, right?
Yeah. So let's see if this works. All right. Be ball busting if that works.
Okay.
Okay.
Super ball busting. Yep.
Okay. Okay. Do we keep? Oh, there was the argument of do we want like mana tithe or something? Leave it, right? Or like a Jace maybe. Let's just keep it.
Yep.
Just mulligan until Workshop, right?
That's right.
We could conceivably, with like Workshop into Metalworker, like play a very like turn 2 Emrakul. That's a possibility. Okay,
this I don't. Well,
we have Looter. Looter's really nice to smooth out our stuff. I say we keep and just rely on Looter.
Okay.
See, look, we never didn't have it.
Yeah.
always lead with Island to scare them. So the question is, do we loot or do we Strix?
I think we
We loot, right? Because we'll get to draw the card at any time from the Strix, but like the looter will be an extra chance, you know?
Yeah, except Strix's gain, looter's filter.
Yeah, but it's one time. So we'll always have that one time, but this is like plus one extra, right?
That's right.
And like we got Relic. We could have a pretty early Wildfire too.
Hey, he's playing the top.
Yeah, I hate tops. So let's attack first, I think.
Yep.
Might discard this Jace. He seems not quite up to snuff to me. Let's see. Yeah. I think Jace is the worst here.
I guess Strix is still card draw too. Okay, yeah, Jace. Because Jace is 3 to draw. No, I think Strix. Right, because he's not beating us down. We don't need a death touch. We're not beating him down.
So you discard Strix, then we play land and Relic.
Ooh, although
right.
although Strix is an artifact, so that's if we're going to do that artifact thing.
But we have many artifacts. No, I'm okay with...
You have 11, 13 minutes.
Yeah, I'll discard the Strix. Yeah, let's...
Okay.
So we're playing Relics, right?
That's right.
Alright. Okay, looking for a... Okay, I landed, that's good. Please don't play Dak Faden. I'm just gonna cry if he plays Dak Faden. Please no Dak Faden. Please no Dak Faden. Oh god, it's Dak Faden. It's Dak Faden. Shit.
Hey, we have our own Dak Faden.
That's brutal. Well, the good news is we can at least kill his Dak Faden now.
Yeah.
But that's very painful. Alright, let's attack. Ugh. God, that sucks. Should have just played the goddamn Jace. And
can't play anything.
Play Jace.
Alright. Oh, draw. So you can get a land.
Yep. Man, he's got Spell Pierce, the asshole. Oh, okay. God, that sucks. And this makes like Wildfire terrible. So we might as well discard it on the next loot. So we can get a land. Ooh, we did get a land. Alright, I'll play it. And that's good because next turn if we draw a land we can Battle Sphere.
Yep, Battle Ball.
Or we can just play Golem into something. God damn it. Oh no, not my workshop. I feel the game slipping away. It's slowly slipping away. And that kills our Jace too. That's so efficient. God damn it. Alright, so we can loot and get rid of Wildfire because he's got artifacts and we don't.
Which we can't play.
Which we can't play anyway, so and we can play none of this. Alright, I think it's almost concession time here.
This is brutal.
Yeah. I mean, he stopped what we had. We definitely had like threats at least, you know. He just had the right answers.
Yep. It's all cards we didn't pick too, like the top. Oh no, we did pick the top. We're just not playing it.
Yeah.
Or like High Tide or whatever. It's all cards
I'm
we
surprised
didn't
he's playing High Tide. I find High Tide is bad unless you're playing Storm, but
Memory Jar. Didn't we pass Memory Jar too?
we may have,
Yep.
yeah. Yeah, for sure. I would definitely be playing Dak Fate if
That's
we had
right.
him. No question about that.
Frantically searching.
It's really weird because these are all storm cards, right? Like, this is card disadvantage.
Yeah, but he seems to make it work, right? Oh, he discarded Cryptic. Guess he's just looking for his win condition? What is it? We saw all of his cards. Bracers?
We're playing that. Okay. Bracers.
Well, I'm trying to figure out what he's digging for. Because we've seen most of his deck.
Mindslaver.
Oh, right. That's true. He's just going to try and recur Mindslaver.
Okay, discard. I guess the return's not... The absence not happening.
You're not playing Emrakul, man.
That's true. Yeah.
Just play your planes.
Play the planes and then play a Golem. See if that sticks. God, this guy's got every counter spell.
No, he's just topping for his counter spells.
Well, you don't top for a counter spell, right? Because it just rearranges the cards.
Right, but then can't you tap it to draw a
card?
card?
And then you can draw. Yeah, you draw a card. That's right. You just switch it with a card. Yeah. You're right. Okay. And here comes the jar. Okay. So attack first, I suppose. We make a walker. 8 runs. Okay. So let's discard. I guess.
Return.
Return. It's not really doing anything right now. Let's play ruins. And then I think now we play a Tez, right? I forgot we had the Golem. Let's plus. Great. Field archive. Any order. Alright. And that's pretty good for us. Now we have like the maybe eventually like he'd archive Walker and then like Tez minus, you know. At least now we have like a threat on board.
All right.
Depends if you like Rexus with Memory Jar to Mindslaver or something.
He's only got one card in hand, so I feel Memory Jar coming, right?
Mm-hmm. He's looking for that jar. In fact, we might have lethal. If we play Hedron into Walker and hit him for enough damage, then we can just ultimate Tez. Because that'll be a 6-point ultimate. So if we hit him for 5, so if the
well, we're only hitting him for 4 right now, right? So
no, he's a 5/3 and he's a 1/1, so we could hit for 6 potentially. Okay, now he's gonna kill my looter. Okay, interesting. Okay, yeah, so we can't. So, do we attack at his Chandra and make him block with Riders? And then we play Archive? Yeah, I think that's what we do, right? Let's attack. I don't think we can kill him, so might as well just attack Chandra now.
Mm-hmm. Why is our Tez down to 3? What happened?
Because he used the Chandra ability.
Oh. I thought he... Okay.
Okay, so he did block as expected. So let's plus our Tez. Great. That's what we want to see. So now I think we can do
2,
Signet
1,
into Archive.
2, 3,
Right.
4. Yep. Oh, you don't even need that. Oh, right.
could play a Walker for 1. No, but then he's just going to die to Chandra, so that's terrible. Okay, I like that. And now next turn we're threatening a Battle Sphere into Tez Ultimate to kill. I think he might, zero his Chandra instead of plussing it, and that's an option. So he's almost certainly going to jar now. We should have sided balance out against him. I didn't think of that. It's like exactly the deck that's resilient to balance. Okay. Oh no, on this. Interesting. Do we have a chance here? I think we can do it. If we drop 1, so this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. If we drop Battle Sphere, that just wins, right? Okay, let's do it.
He's still got the relic for 1, right?
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
6, 7, is that?
Yeah, so okay, let's boop.
X life, where X is twice the number of artifacts you control.
Yeah, what can you
so
do?
that's 14, right? Now what can you do?
I believe so.
How did we win that one? He had a complete board control.
And he didn't see it. He never used his Chandra on his turn. All you had to do was +1 Chandra. Unless maybe you can't plus Chandra if I don't have an up to 1 target creature. Yeah, he could have just done 1 to me and that would have hit Chandra. He just forgot. Right? Yeah.
Yeah, right, so then Tezzeret wouldn't have been able to ultimate, basically, is what you're saying.
So we won the match.
That seems so unsatisfying.
Yeah.
And after we took our relic and we're digging for something.
Yeah.
He had Chandra on board.
There's no way we should have won that.
I know.
I almost want to go back and see okay, can we see in the chat? There's no way to, unfortunately you can't see chat once the game's over.
To prevent people from trolling.
No, I mean they could have cut off chat. I just want to see what chat was.
I see. Yeah.
That's just win boom. Yeah, how much is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, 14 points. Right? I think he just didn't see the play.
Yeah.
Or he got excited and forgot, right? Because it was definitely at 5. The first time he played Chandra, it was on board at 4 loyalty. Then he pinged it, which brought Tezzeret down to 3 the first time.
That's right.
And then he could have done it a second time. He didn't, and that's the only reason we're able to ultimate.
That's right.
He could have made it that Tezzeret could never ultimate.
That's right.
Okay, all right, a bathroom break and then run again. Unless, of course, Big M. Playing because I like the game, and I think in a perverse sense, the money is important to have people play seriously.
Sure.
Because if you had, what they've tried having free cubes on other programs, and what happens is people just quit.
Sure.
Halfway through the draft, they quit. They play quit halfway through their first game. There's no incentive, so it's really unfun. So I just think that they could be take a less rake,
Sure. The other thing that they could do is basically say you pay $5 going to the cube. When you finish, you get your $5 back, right?
Or something like that.
Yeah,
but you still want an incentive to play well, right? It's just like poker. Poker is not fun if you're without money, right? Any changes we want to make? I thought the deck was pretty good as is. Definitely
Jace was surprisingly decent.
Jace was decent. Tezzeret was fantastic, right?
Yeah.
I think it was pretty good. Looter's good,
Yeah.
I'm glad we took him actually.
I actually misread him. I thought he was just draw a card, but he's filter.
That would be so
I was
good.
he's so good.
Jesus Christ, yeah. That'd be why did you take Mox over Looter? He's unblockable and draws a card. You stupid or what?
Even filter, he's pretty
That's why when the Strix versus the Looter thing came up, that's why you were like, okay.
Well, no, by that time I knew it was filtered. Okay. Yeah, by that time I knew it was filtered.
Play first. This is pretty bad.
Let's see, 4 colors of land. So
but we have all of our lands, and we have like strong late game. So if we don't get overwhelmed at first, but this is.
Yeah, I think we mull it. We have to have some acceleration, right?
No, I'll keep. I'm going to be super greedy.
Okay. No acceleration is like.
I figure we have to draw into acceleration because like, well, that's all the rest of our deck is, right? maybe that's bad. It's probably bad. So let's start with ephemeral since it comes up way tapped.
Right. Or draw like black mana card.
Yeah. We'll just get a Jason. We'll be fine. No, we cut the black mana cards.
Oh right.
Yeah. See, like turn 4 archive. We're totally fine.
Turn 4 archive. That's how this deck is supposed to play, right? Turn 4 archive.
The good news is once you have archive, then these are both like big threats. Okay, mono black. Oh, Jesus, okay. Exile target card from opposed graveyard, alright. Well, black is slow. That's one thing we have going for it. The bad thing is we're slow too, so that lets black do what black does well, which is like grinding, overwhelming power. Okay. Just keep it to one land at a time here. Next turn we archive, and then we drop Elspeth.
I feel like there's a discard.
You can like exile and attack.
Yeah.
Is he a 4/2 now? It's just a. I don't think he's a 4/2.
It's hard to tell on these guys.
I really don't like these things. Yeah, he's just a 2/1. Yeah. Oh no!
Yep, that's right.
Don't bring Mag at me, bro. No. Now if he's smart, he'll take the archive in the left. Yeah, we're totally screwed if he takes the archive. Usually mono black's so bad, but all is not lost. We can still just like draw into balance.
Yeah, I mean we could also draw into like Elspeth is 6.
Yeah.
3,
what did we take over? It was her versus a cheaper plane. Was it another planeswalker? I forget.
I seem to remember it was.
Maybe it was another planeswalker.
I thought it was a planeswalker at 3.
Yeah, he took the archive.
Yep.
Smart. Okay.
Hey, now we have eventual Elspeth.
Play the planes, I suppose. Well, next turn I can start attacking with Fumarole, so that's a plus.
1/4 blue and red. What?
The old turn 5 Fumarole attack for. Woo!
Switch this creature's power and toughness.
Right. So good. So good. Probably not dead yet.
Well, maybe he'll run.
He's actually mana screwed, I think. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe.
Yeah, the tutor.
He's playing all the bad black cards and he's crushing us with it. So maybe I should have mulliganed.
I love black tutors.
So yeah, when they cost 1 mana. Oh. Not when they cost 3 and make you lose 3 life.
It's black, so black. Maybe he'll run his maggot into our land.
Yeah. Actually, that's probably our bad bet. I've done that. I've just forgotten. Oh shit! Like you don't even register. You
that's right. It's just like
yeah. It's like when you have total board control and then you don't kill their guy.
Oh, so do we play Golem now? No.
The thing is, Golem we don't give him the opportunity.
That's right. That's why I'm saying let's give him an opportunity to make a mistake.
This is like you say in chess. Don't assume your opponent's a complete retard.
Right. Except that a Golem doesn't do anything for us.
It does do because he's playing non-artifact. It slows him down.
Okay.
No, I think Golem is good. Golem does then also slow down Elspeth.
Yeah.
But I like Golem. I like
No. You're playing Elspeth next turn. If you have Golem, you don't get to play Elspeth.
Okay, that's a point. Okay. Let's see if he does it. Yes, he did it. He did it.
Wait. Is he committed now?
He can still kill it. Yeah, he's committed. So let's try now. Okay. He might kill our guy, but I think that's we don't know. Right. Can't live in fear.
Of course, that's also a reason to not, because of the Elspeth. But, well.
So he did have removal. He did. Okay, well.
But basically, now we could still play Golem, and it's essentially the same because he
But
didn't do
because it
anything.
would have been way better to play Golem and he wastes his removal on that.
Oh, wow.
And then it would have made him cost one more. So,
But he wouldn't have attacked that.
Anyway, it's fine. I still think the answer is we just play Golem here, I think.
Wait, are you sure it's not Metal Worker?
It could be Metal Worker. And make him have removal for that.
Yeah, certainly play a land.
Probably, yeah.
So
It's probably Metal Worker, actually. I agree.
Because that would be 2, 3, 4. That guarantees Elspeth,
yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's problematic, but we can sack tokens to it. Okay. Alright. So. Alright, so 2. Now the other thing we could do is minus her, but then we lose Elspeth, so I think we just do this. Yeah, we'll basically like sack creatures to keep this tapped.
And it'll slow down his bullshit over there too.
Okay.
Well, the nice thing is that land doesn't count as a creature in there, so he can't exile and start his stupid rat bullshit or whatever.
Okay. I'm slowly digging out of this. I think then we load Stone Gold. We just try to clog the ground and then like refill with Sphinx's Revelation.
Yeah, although you can use metal.
Shit. Now we're gonna lose our Elspeth.
What is it? Destroy each.
Yeah, he's gonna kill all of our tokens. Okay, and we can't use this. Okay, unfortunately. That was a very good deed. Do we sack? So one option is to sack the Metal Worker.
That's right, and then he'll get Elspeth down to...
Elspeth gets her down to 2, but then she lives again. I think that's the right move.
Yep, I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, we're still clogging the ground.
Yeah, and we clog with Golem,
Yep.
you know. And there's what, 3 card types? I'm going to say 3 card types, and there's only 2 card types in the yard.
Is it I don't know.
And
Creature land?
Oh, yeah.
No,
it's just a land. It's a land and a creature. I don't know why it says 3. Oh, but it's an artifact and a creature. That's what it is. Okay, so Elspeth to dose.
Or is he just swinging at you?
So I think we Golem.
Wait, how come Elspeth's at 3? He did 1 to you.
Oh, yeah.
Choose a non-land card, exile that card.
Yeah, that's... God, these are annoying. So he's probably taking the Revelation, I'm thinking. Well, this is pretty scary, you know, if we just like randomly draw. Because that would wipe his hand. Yeah, he took it. Oh, yes. That is exactly what we need. That is exactly what the doctor ordered. Now, do we play Golem? No, let's just play Batter Skull. Let's just give him lots of threats to deal with. this is going to start. He has to deal with this because it's going to just start attacking. Now, green has a lot of answers to artifacts, so. But black does not. If he doesn't have an answer for this, I think, we might say that we're favored. Ooh. God.
Now we're dead.
And we're dead.
Yeah, we're dead. That's a flying demon, or we sack, and then, yep.
Yeah, okay. No. Oof, okay.
Answers away.
Answers away. Okay. Anything not particularly good against him?
No, let's just play faster.
Yeah. Return, absent.
I think the wildfire is still good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elspeth is good.
Balance, looter.
Yeah, I
the
don't know.
leak is good. Yeah, I think it's good. Why, are we super behind on time?
No, I just meant tempo faster.
Tempo,
Let's
okay.
mulligan hands that don't have acceleration, maybe.
Okay, we have acceleration and it doesn't do anything.
Sure, artifact creature. You can. Oh, right.
It doesn't do anything. Maybe do we just mulligan this then?
Yeah,
but if we get something, it's great though.
But you can't play black.
We can actually. Currently, we can play none of the. We
That's
can only
right.
play Elspeth.
That's right.
But if we draw an artifact of which we have many, I'm
okay with that. Okay,
right.
let's
Let's go for it.
Okay. Well, we don't need to lead with it though. So.
Yeah, we won't. We'll just lead with like this or something. Max potentials. Yeah, all we need to do is draw Stone Golem and we're set.
Archive.
Yeah, archive would be great.
And we draw planes.
Okay, so maybe it's looking bad. All right. So should have mulliganed. Not hopeless. Not hopeless. Well, the good news is if he starts eating our hand, like, joke's on him, right?
Right. Flying something.
It's haha, joke's on you, buddy. We got nothing to take. Lol. So he takes our Elspeth now, I think. But lol, we couldn't cast her anyway, sucker.
Yeah, he's definitely hand
There's
disruption,
so much
right?
white.
He's the one that had the maggot.
Yeah. I feel like we have too many planes in this deck. I guess there's the absent.
Yep. That's the reason to cut absent and double white, right?
Hey, look at that.
Okay.
So we'll just play this, and now we're totally set.
Yep.
Set for nothing.
Yeah, totally nothing.
The good news about these things like Maggot and these type guys is that, like, balance is crushing.
Right.
Because then, like, not only
That's
do you
right.
wipe their board, you get, like, a bunch of planeswalkers.
That's right.
3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, all we need to do is draw a
Batter skull.
Batter Skull.
Or, sorry, battle ball. Right?
Yeah.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah.
Yeah, Battle Ball, do it. Or Black Source for Tez would be most welcome. I feel like we should sub out of planes for a swamp in this deck. Yeah, all we need to do is draw balance and GG. GG. Okay, not that. Yeah, no, we've lost it.
It's like every time we try to get greedy, right? Like, nope.
Yeah. But I've also mulligan hand, and then you mulligan down to 4 and you have only 1 land. You know,
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
That happens too. Actually playing Necropotence. The card that was like absolute last pick. Now we're gonna get like a Rectus return. We definitely need more black. It's ridiculous. We have 1 swamp and
Wait,
1
he's
strong
waiting for
land.
you to respond. What's he doing?
Yeah, our mana's fucked up.
We are playing 4 colors, right? Like.
Yeah, but we don't need that many planes, do we? I don't know. At least one more swamp over planes, I think. I'll be uncalled for.
How is Necropolis? What's he doing?
He gets to pay a life to draw a card.
Oh. And what's all this exile shit?
It's like it like goes into exile and then comes back into your hand at the end of the game, basically. Like you don't get you don't get it immediately.
Oh.
Yes, Giant Sphinx's Rev will be totally fine. Do we do it now? So if we do it, it'd be a Sphinx Rev for 2. Okay, not so giant. I think we wait.
Okay.
We're not under immediate pressure. Anyway, it's a thing you do at end of turn.
Yep.
Oh, we can't even cast it. We don't have double blue. Well, okay, he can take our...
Yep.
So just draw Battle Ball, right?
Yep.
Or Inkwell. Do we have an Inkwell?
Yep.
Inkwell would be great.
There's a lot of things we could possibly draw.
I still think Balance is probably the best thing we could draw. At least it's a slow clock.
Mm-hmm.
See, we're winning on life. Another uncastable.
Yeah. That kind of situation's fantastic.
And here I thought we had like all these like dual lands, so it would be fine. What the fuck are we playing?
It's
Red
4
for?
color shit.
We need to like cut Wildfire and return. It's just like never happening. Is this game 1 or game 2?
Game 2.
Oh god. Okay,
Yep,
we're losing to the absolute worst mono
2,
black
3, 4, 5, 6,
We're losing
7,
to like
8.
2 2s and 1 2s for 2.
Yep. That's us.
So balance still a possibility. That's I think our only chance is balance. 1 in 28 chance. What could go wrong?
Battle Ball's okay too. Yeah, because we would get blockers, right? Oh, return.
Okay, I think we can concede. All right, I want to explore cutting black here. This is that was awful. Oh no, cutting was it red?
Yeah, you love your Wildfire.
Yeah,
really
but
cut
you have
red?
to be able to fucking cast your shit, right? So let's see. That leaves up mountain and mountain. Because I think the black. I think Tezzeret is better for us than Wildfire.
Oh, for sure.
Right.
So the question is now, what do we play? Do we bring back Maggot?
Or maybe
our whites are all double whites here. Dreadbore, red.
Yeah, what do we bring in? It's not obvious. It's shit like we can play shit like Top and Maggot.
That's what he was winning. He was winning with Maggot, right?
Okay, I'm okay with Top and Maggot.
Or Tide.
Actually, I like Tithe. I like Tithe better than Top. Okay, I like that. So we took out Mountain. Let's so swamp. We only have so yeah, let's let at least a swamp. There's a swamp up here. I think 2 swamps. And then we have like kind of even of each. Let's do that.
Yeah, I mean, keep in mind that we need double blue, right?
Yeah, but we're not cutting our... Oh, we are cutting our blue because we took the funeral. No, we just took... We just don't need this.
Okay.
You know, the other thing is we could have red for free, but no. Maybe...
The other thing is Awakening Zone.
I think what we want is we want to play Return but not Wildfire. Right? Because Wildfire we can play fairly easy with Plateau, Funeral, Gilded Lotus, and Relic.
For Return, you mean, since it's single red? Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, Return.
Yeah.
Let's do that.
Okay.
And it's definitely not an early play anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I think the 2 red is ambitious. Okay, let's do that.
The funny thing is we put all these mana sink cards in and we haven't sunk mana into any of them.
Well, except when we played like the super early.
Oh, right, that's right. It's not really a mana sink, right? That's a win con.
Well, I mean, 8 mana still.
Okay. And this is
okay. So we have white.
White into
but if
what?
we draw in, we could draw into Metalworker, or we could just play balance. Like if we're screwed, like we just balance. That's cute. Okay. Don't show him the Caracas unless we need to. Feels like creatures. Look at that, Signet. Never didn't have it. Totally rewarded. Well on the way to playing an Elspeth. So we have the choice here between Strix and Metalworker. I think we want to play Metalworker because then that turns on Elspeth, right?
That's right. And also you need something to display. Right? If you play Strix, Metalworker.
Yeah, exactly.
Nothing.
So we'll leave this up in case he has like some show and tell, some bullshit. And if he counters Elspeth, then we have other stuff we can do.
Right, like a looter. Take that.
I'm actually wondering if maybe we should bait first. Yeah, you know what? Let's bait. This is actually already, so we have 4 mana, then 5, 6, 7, 8. So I say let's bait with like Golem and like Looter or something like that. Yeah. Okay, so 4. So let's play the
Golem then.
Looter first.
Okay. Right, because you don't want it to cost more.
And we can't play the Strix
You don't
and the Looter.
That's right.
So let's just play the Looter. And then the Golem. Okay. Alright. So that's a legit threat. He didn't counter that, so he may not counter Elspethy. And this will slow him down in any case. So it's sort of a win either way. We either draw a counter spell or we get a free turn mana-wise. So let's attack first, right?
Right.
And, look,
and then the question is, do you want Relic or do you want
5, 6, 7, 8? We'll have 8 mana. Do we want Relic
or Elspeth, right?
We're one short of both, unfortunately. Right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think we want Elspeth, but let's attack first. Because we might draw a land, and then we can like discard balance and play both.
Yeah. Just don't attack with Metalworker.
Yes. Okay. That would suck. Be like, fuck. Okay. Do we want the Rev?
I think we should get rid of balance.
Yeah.
And keep in mind, both Elspeth and Relic are going to be, or Elspeth's going to be more expensive, right?
You're right. But we have plenty.
Not really. 5, 6, 7, we have 9.
No, that's plenty. 5, right.
No, don't tap. Okay.
You have to.
We have
double
to.
white. 2, 5, 6, 7. It's good. Tap for 4 mana. Pretty good. Alright, you got a counter? You don't. You don't. Okay. Alright. Pretty strong board. Not sure what he could cast here. He could cast a Sweeper, a Damnation, but then we still have
Elspeth,
an Elspeth. play Titan or anything. This is really a pain in the ass. I've lost games just to like, Thalia, like just turn 2 Thalia, and I'm like always one turn away from,
Yeah. Preordain.
That costs 2 mana. Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
How much damage are we presenting here? 8, 9, 10. So not lethal. This metal worker's just been great. Okay, what you got? Yep, he's digging. Digging. Discards Cryptic. Why did he not Cryptic my Elspeth?
He might have just drawn it via the Preordain.
Yeah, you're right. Okay, let's attack first, and then we'll play the plains in Elspeth, right?
Yeah.
Do we want to attack with this? This is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, so that we can cast. Yeah, we can even just keep it around for a Giant Sphinx's Rev. Okay, so let's attack. I wonder if we don't attack with Strix at least, just in case he has a sweeper.
You mean don't play him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
See.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, let's see what happens. See what we draw. Ooh, I like Lotus. Now can we play... Let's see, can we do everything?
Yes.
If I discard the plains, this is 6 mana, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Right.
10, we're down to 5 with Lotus, but then 3 by tapping it, so we're back to 8.
Yep.
And we can play Relic in this. And then still have a Giant Sphinx's Revelation. So I think we discard plains now.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay,
Although the other thing is to we're winning on board, right? Is there do we need to blow our load here? I guess he's got to deal with all the creatures.
Yeah, it's just like
and then there's
more
still
threats,
yeah,
right?
okay, all right, yeah.
So 6.
Yeah, play your Lotus first.
7, 8, 9. The other argument would be to just save for a Giant Sphinx's Rev on a rebuild. No, let's blow the load. That's what we do. That's what we're all about, is blowing loads.
And your Sphinx's Rev will be significantly giant anyway.
Let's see. I want this.
Yeah. Actually, I would have probably saved the Strix. Well, we'll see.
Look at this. Alright, so 3, 4 for the archive, 2, 1 for the okay. He probably has like days. Ready to draw Emrakul. Alright. Think that was enough stuff cast this turn?
So much mana do we have
I think
on
you
board?
could have upheaval.
3, 4, 5,
That's what he could
6, 7,
And tutor. Alright, what you got, bro? Storm? Storm's the only way.
8,
right?
9, 10, 11. So we could basically revolution for 8.
Okay, you storm? You storming me, bro? Yep, he's storming. Okay, give us your best shot. Give us your best shot. This is really irritating for Storm.
Right, because every spell costs one more.
Yeah. You didn't have threshold.
You didn't even have threshold.
I mean, it's still dangerous, but this really makes a big difference. So yeah, Storm's all about like playing 8 spells, so that's potentially 8 extra mana you have to come up with.
Yep. Maybe there used to be a storm count.
Yeah, there usually is. Maybe it's only if you're storm counting.
No.
It's like here it shows card types here, but not here.
Yeah.
Or maybe it, I don't know. Two, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, yeah. Drawing a Tez is immediately lethal.
Yeah, I mean, just attack on board.
Attack, yeah. Okay, now we're seeing Storm. Storm count 5, alright. Not quite there yet. He really needs like a Yawgmoth Swill. Okay. That's a tutor, so he could be tutoring for... And this guy's doing God's work. I think he's like eating like... What the fuck? What happened? I don't understand. Didn't it give him his mana?
2 or more instants. I guess that's not the key you use to hold priority.
Oh, he missed priority. I've done that.
Well, I don't get it.
So he wanted to cast a spell and respond to his own spell.
Oh.
And then it didn't work.
Oh, okay.
Like,
I understand.
Alright, so he is Storm. Anything particularly useless against him? Brain Maggot's very good against Storm. Counters are good. I think the Mana Tithe is good. Probably better than maybe like Absent. Absent's not that good against Storm. It's not that many targets. Wildfire's good in as much that it kills lands, but I think it's a little ambitious, as we saw.
It's 6, yeah.
Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just add the Mana Tithe and take out the Absent.
He did send you a message too, by the way.
I don't know if I get to see it. Like, see, I'm like clicking it and it like doesn't show anything.
Oh.
It's weird. Is there a way to get back to the game?
Oh, you're up.
Okay.
What do we got here?
So we have Mana Tithe.
We have 2 lands, Archive, Mana Tithe.
Yeah, I'll keep. I mean,
Well,
I
we
guess
can't
it's
play-
slow, but
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, he's not playing anything turn 1, right? So, like...
yeah, I think Mana Tithe. One Mana Tithe can like wreck the entire game for a Storm player, right? Because it's all like calculated out perfectly. Yeah, I'm alright with that. And look at that.
Oh, okay.
Perfect Brain Maggot, just like we expected. So now we can Maggot his most dangerous card, keep Mana Tithe up, and just like slowly draw into our unstoppable mana.
Yeah, I think slowly is the key term.
Indeed, indeed.
Although there's
Who's
always
arguing
drawn to
that?
workshop, right?
Yeah. Well, he plays, so yeah, I think we just play Maggot here. Start the very slow clock of the Brain Maggot. Let's take a screenshot of what he has here.
So there's Yawgmoth's Will. Cryptic Command. So you can't take
I think you take Will.
Yeah, because this is WinCon, right? Let him Cryptic Command all the other stuff.
Yeah, Will's really good. He can counter my shit. Tutor's hard to start. Yeah, but Will, I think at the end, is the scariest. Yeah, you can always Cryptic to bounce the thing and get the
he
Will
doesn't even
back,
have mana for Cryptic right now.
That's a good point. Yeah, let's take Will.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, Will is probably the most scary card. I remember when this card was printed, I couldn't believe. I can't believe they printed this. And you're playing with 4 Dark Rituals, and I like that. And a Strix, and we can keep up Mana Tithe.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Okay.
So black. It's like we planned it.
All we need is one more land.
I guess there could have been the argument to keep up Mana Leak, but I think Mana Tithe is just as good at this stage of the game.
Yeah.
Battle Ball, okay. Yeah, we'll just attack. Alright. We can use another land, and, we're looking pretty good, I think.
Tap out.
Ooh, what is this? Can't draw more than 1 card each turn. Do I care? It stops Sphinx's Revelation, which is slightly annoying. Well, he can pay it anyway, so...
Yeah, he can pay it, so...
So it doesn't really do anything to cast it. Okay. I'm not really targeting most of his stuff anyway. We're just like going over the top.
If a permanent you control becomes a target,
you can draw a card.
Yeah. Okay.
How did this end up in our deck? What the hell? Now we just pay 2 life for no reason? Alright, well I think we're tapping out and playing our archive here.
Yeah. That's right.
So yes, I'm paying 2 life for absolutely no reason at all. Oh, and we can also bounce this guy, so who gives a shit? Although if he's targeted, then he gets to draw a card, so it's kind of annoying. Alright. Yeah, in any case, let's just archive it up. I think we hold this guy back.
That touch, right?
We can get 1, but then he gets 3 life, so that's not really worth it. Okay, now we're at 6 mana.
So 1 away from ball.
Don't forget this is useless. So we're 1 away from ball, or otherwise we can hold up Mana Leak. I don't understand how this ended up in the deck. Did we just not realize it was there?
Oh.
Okay. So we know he's got what? He's got Cryptic, Dark Petition. That's all we know.
Catacombs. You play that already.
Oh, so good. Now we don't get to draw any cards.
What?
because of Leo.
Oh, I see.
So he completely effed us. All right, that's pretty good. And because we were tapped out,
we couldn't.
We could have done it in response. It's pretty good. Okay. Actually, I think we don't use this. Okay, let's make sure to F4, not F6, because if he does it again, I'll make sure we draw cards. And yeah, we're not going to attack. Ugh. Yeah, tapping out. Wait, were we tapped out?
Yep.
We were tapped out for the archive, right?
That's right.
Yeah, I didn't consider that interaction. Jesus, we just got mind twisted for 3. It's really bad. we had some nice threats too. Well, I mean, we'd have drawn new threats. I wonder if we pop this. I think we pop this to try and draw some cards. Oh no, it doesn't work because can't draw more than a card.
Well, we can bounce and pop if you want.
We could bounce and pop, but that gives him a card. Oh, jeez, this is so terrible. God, this guy really is a pain in the ass. I'm just gonna draw something good. Oh, and I didn't even use my relic.
What?
Like an idiot. Okay. Yeah, it's not looking good. This time, let's remember to use the relic. I might as well do it now. I have no cards in hand. Well, he might. I was gonna say he could do a memory jar, but then we still don't get it because of Leovold. So okay. Yeah,
well, no, we can bounce.
But then it's worth bouncing. You're right.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. If he does another twister effect, you're right. Then it's worth it.
You're gonna remember to charge a relic, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'll remember. I just don't want to do it in case we get a hand of stuff and then we need the mana.
Nope, I got it.
Uh-oh. That usually means you're about to die when the Storm player plays that card. Or at best it's that you have one turn to kill me. Palinchron. He might have... He reshuffled Will, too. Yeah, turnabout, okay. Yippers. Well, we can have an instructional video in how Storm wins. You know the three main win cons for Storm?
No.
There's Brain Freeze, which mills you.
Mm-hmm.
There's Tendrils of Agony, which drains life. And then the weakest one is Goblin Warrens, which makes a bunch of goblins. Weakest because you have to wait a turn to attack and gives your opponent something to do. Brain Freeze is the most efficient, but it can be foiled by cards like that when they go in the graveyard reshuffle.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Right. Like the Eldrazi.
So the most unstoppable is the Drain Life because there's like almost no cards that can stop a Drain Life. There's one. It's a Lane Line of Sanctity. It's like that sideboard card that makes you hexproof. Yeah.
Well, there's also those ones where, like, if you lose life, you gain life or whatever.
There's no such card.
Really? Is it when you gain life, you lose life?
There's ones that prevent life gain, but there's nothing that prevents life loss. It's like a fundamentally unpreventable ability. He just got his Yawgmoth's Will.
That's right.
Ruh-roh.
And infinite mana.
Ruh-roh. Okay. Maybe we should just concede for time at this point.
Well, he's the one spending time, right?
Yeah, I just meant for Big M time.
Oh.
But I think
Wait, we won the first one, right?
I think we did, yeah.
Yeah, so there's a flip game.
That's true.
Yeah, it's over anyway. He's...
Now he can turn about to like untap all his lands.
Yep.
Yeah. This is what the Storm player lives for. It's like, please don't concede. Let me do my thing. So I think next you Dark Petition. Well, there's still 2 cards. And remember, he does have Time Twister, so he might cast...
Well, he Mind's Desire.
Yeah.
So, what is that? It's not one of the win cons.
Kozilek. Island.
Oh, without paying its mana cost. He's just going to dump a bunch of stuff out without paying its mana cost. Well, that's an interesting win con.
Yeah. Oh god, here's High Tide. He's really going off. So now just draw a Dark Petition for Brain Freeze. There's still a chance he'll cast Time Twister, in which case we want to do this. Okay.
Tendrils.
Yeah, we're dead. That's the unstoppable one. It's got the worst artwork. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I think Absint's still bad. Wildfire, I don't know if it's worth a consistency. There's an argument to just play like Hero, because if you just like it randomly kills so fast, you can actually see that being a thing. Like just turn 3 heroes tough, you know, tough to deal with. I like Rakdos' return a lot. Emrakul's perfect against Storm. You just like wreck them. Hanger Walk isn't very good against this guy, I think. Let's take out Hanger Walk. Hanger back, sorry. Alright, let's try that. And then big on time. This is game 2 or game 3? Match 2 or 3?
This is match 2. Or no, 3. Because we went 2-1 and then we went 0-2.
Yeah. Okay.
So this is the $6.
Let's decide. Yeah, this is the highest EV match, actually. Right. Okay. Well, we can loot into... I like... Any hand with looter, I think, is good.
Okay.
Start with an Mulligan. That's good for us. Alright, so lead with Island, I think.
Yep. Oh, we forgot to take out that 2 land. That 2...
Oh, yeah.
But it's Storm. 2 life is still.
Yeah, that was bad. Okay. Here we got our MVP.
Okay.
Mr. Golem. Hopefully we can draw into a blue source.
Yeah. If we can workshop into Golem, that would be nice.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I never like to see that. Well, we can do the Strix, but let's just attack first.
There's your blue.
Yeah, so I think we discard a white.
Yeah.
Okay, and now do we play Jace or Strix? I think we play Jace. We just want to, like,
that's right.
Draw cards, right? Before he plays his Leovold that stops us from ever drawing anything. Okay, he's considering countering that. Which I'm okay with, because that means better chance of Golem getting through. Okay. Alright, next turn, Golemo. And I can discard one of these.
Again, next turn.
I think
6 mana.
we probably want to plus Jace first, right, for the most options. And that'll let us know what we want to discard.
Sure.
So it's,
Or we can minus him again.
yeah, we don't.
Wait, why do we plus?
Because we don't want to give him a card.
No, that's minus, right?
Yeah, so we minus.
Okay, I thought you said you were going to plus
no,
him.
No.
Okay.
So now the question is, do we want to play Lodestone, Golem, or Tezies? I think we want to play Golem to slow him down, right?
Yep.
But we attack first.
Right.
What do we discard? Do we discard just a... I think we discard land.
Yeah, or your Revelation. You're not hitting with your Revelation here. Handful of cards.
So let's play Mr. Golem. So if he counters that, next turn we've got Taz. I'm thinking I might just cash out Jace. I don't I'm really wary of giving a Storm player another card. Especially, I think he started off with a mulligan, didn't he?
Mulligan's the 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay, he's blowing it on Cryptic, maybe? On Cryptic. Okay. Oh, and what did he do? He bounced my planes. I was like, how did I lose? Okay. Well, that's fine. Made him use his Lotus. We still got Tez for next turn. Okay, there's Workshop.
Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Not quite.
But we can sit on Mana Leak and Mana Tithe and
yeah.
Next turn play Battlesphere.
Right.
I think it would be a mistake to play Archive and leave an opening.
Yeah, we got to be fast here.
Question is, do we just play Workshop? I think we just play Workshop because if he has another, like, draw 7, we don't want to get shuffled away.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep, that's fair.
Even though it sort of gives it away, but... Alright, so I'll play Workshop. Actually, no, I should Workshop and then Archive.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But attack
and
first.
then I can have both. Yeah, so let's attack. And then I can have both Mana Leak and Mana Tithe up. No, I can't.
No, you can't.
Yeah, no, I can't because I'll have the Archive. So yeah, it'll be okay. Yeah, that's good. Okay. We can discard the stupid Temple Guard.
Yeah. Hold on. So 3,
so
4,
tap
5 for
this. This gives us.
Wait. You have a Lotus, right?
Maybe I should play the Lotus, huh?
Yeah.
So if I tap
3,
this for
4,
Lotus,
5 for Lotus would be 3.
And then I can have
1, 2,
and then I can still have both. Yeah. Yeah, Lotus is better to play Lotus than Archive. I agree. Okay. So play Lotus. And we could also be greedy and go for Archive, but let's keep Mana Leak.
That's right.
Mana
Yeah,
Tithe up.
I agree.
Okay. And did we play this?
Yeah.
We also want to draw.
Workshop.
Do we want to cash in our Jace? I think we do.
Yep. Cash them in. Well, we can.
Okay. And we're... Okay, I'm feeling better about this. Got some key counter magic. Now remember, you can't counter the win con in Storm. You have to counter the enabler cards. You know, like the Turnabout or whatever.
Right, because it's copied already, right?
Yeah.
So.
Six, 7, 8, 9. We have 9 mana for artifacts. So ideally, we keep 3 around for Mana Tithe and Mana Leak, and could play something like Batterskull. All right, not this turn. Ooh, so
is that good here?
Balance is really good if we can take the the thing is these are all so I don't think we want to balance our creatures away, right? Be more like balance his hand away.
Right.
But let's see. So if we want to keep, let's say, these 3 mana up for Mana Tithe and Mana Leak, then we have 6 mana. So 6 mana
Plus
we play
7.
What? Plus what?
Because you have to
plus a new
plan,
one.
yeah.
Right. So we'll have 7 mana available, which means we can just play Mere Battlesphere straight up.
Mm-hmm.
Or we could play Hedron, Archive, and Batterskull, because this is a net 2.
Right, and that helps.
So which is better?
And that helps shrink our hand size for balance, too.
Yeah, I don't know if we want to balance, because balance then will remove all our creatures, right? And that's how we're putting pressure on him. So, is it Battlesphere? I think it's Battlesphere over Hedron, Archive, and Batterskull, right? So let's attack first.
Yeah.
And
Metal Worker.
I do like me a Metal Worker. But
so
I think it's kind of...
turn.
Yeah, I don't really want to wait. I just want to play it right.
Right.
So let's discard like an island. And then we'll play the plateau. And then this will... And then let's just play Battlesphere.
Keep in mind that he may have... Oh, no, he's no blue. So...
Okay. We'll have to counter a strategically timed Yawgmoth's Will or something. So how much are we threatening here? So he becomes 8, 12. So we're threatening 13. Okay, and he's going to be exactly at 13. So we now have lethal.
Four, 5, 6, 7, 8. Are we at 12? Are we threatening 12?
I count 13.
Whoa, with the looter, right?
Yeah.
13. Okay.
So perfect. Okay. So we just have to be smart about our counter spells. And he doesn't have that much mana. It's really hard to go off at 6 without like artifact help. There's an artifact help. Okay. Can't really stop that. If he plays Will now, it's going to be really tough because we can't stop. I think we might lose if he has Will. Oh, jeez. Okay, let's think this through. We could blow both arm. We could blow our... Do we stop this?
We have to, because otherwise...
I think it's pretty good if we mana leak, he spends this 3, right? Yep. And then if we mana tithe, he has to blow everything. Yeah. Okay, so let's mana leak. Yeah, and we have otherwise it's just like he's got 6 mana and that's too much.
Because you'll end up with 2 mana, right? Because this mana is not land mana.
He paid 3. Okay, so now we do it again, right? And that'll make him use his blow the diamond, and then he'll have it, but then he doesn't untap. He has nothing else. Okay, so I think we're good. So boop and. Not on our mana leak. All right, let's see if we win with this.
Oh, you let it go? Okay. So now he's just got 3 mana to do something.
Now, if he has Yawgmoth's Will... Oh. He paid it but didn't use it. Oh, I fucked up.
What?
I didn't give him a chance to pay.
Oh. Right, you played it too early.
Yeah.
You basically counter 2 spells for the price of 1. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, it's just still 1...
Yeah, I fucked it up.
It's 1 mana, right? So hopefully.
No, but the point is because I put mana leak on the stack, and then so I could have kept basically I could have kept mana tithe around for another spell.
You could have, yes, you could have.
So anyway, now that we know that
he's got 3 instead of 2 mana now. right, in his pool.
Wait, no. That's not how it works. How does it work?
Wait. What the hell's going on here? It's our turn, right?
How does this work?
Aren't we just killing him?
Yes, I'm just doing when he attacks, I tap the untap me. Okay.
Okay.
So, yes.
Is that fun?
It's really hard to tell. I hate you, magic. Okay. 1, 2.
Uh-huh. No, 1, 2.
I can't
Three.
fucking see what's happening.
2. Nope.
I hate this. Okay.
1.
1.
Uh-huh.
2.
Uh-huh.
3.
Yep.
4.
Okay. He's like, what the fuck is going on here? Okay.
Okay. So we won and we're a moron. Okay. So, Jesus. All right.